It's a good question, actually. So the question is, does a yacht use fuel when it's docked? Now you might think when your car's parked in the car park, you're not using any fuel, right? But so it may sound odd, but yes, you do still use fuel when you're docked. So the reason why is because the yacht still has to power things like electricity for the lighting systems and the air conditioning systems, and the toilet system and the galley and things like that. So you still have to supply power, which so means you still have to run a generator. So yeah, so you're still burning fuel. One of the yachts I worked on, we burned like about $40,000 worth of fuel in a month without going anywhere. Anyway, some people might say, well, you can connect to shore power when you're in the marina. And yes, you can. Depending on generally the way it works is depending on how long you're going to stay in the marina is dependent on whether you bother connecting to the shore power, because it is a bit of a faff. You have to switch over from the generators to the shore power. The other problem is that you can run into problems with the shore power because there's a certain amount of load that you can get before you trip the system. So if you overload it, you will get a blackout. With the generators, you generally have one generator running, depending on how big the vessel is. You'll have a generator running, you'll have a second generator as a backup, and then a third generator as a second backup. And if the system detects a problem with the first generator, it will automatically switch over to the backup generator with no interruption in power. Now, if you're on shore power and you have a blackout, lights go out, and then you have to manually switch back to the generators. So generally, people will stay on generators unless they're going to be there for a few weeks. I don't know whether you can hear this. I don't know whether the microphone is carrying over, but the generator is running on this boat. So they're not hooked up to the shore power for whatever reason, and they're running a generator, and you can still hear it, which is because it's a relatively small boat. Usually they're so far down in the depths of the vessel you can't hear any noise outside, but this one's running here. There's exhaust actually there, so that's why you can hear it. But yeah, but they're not. So this boat is docked, but it's still running the generator for power for the vessel. Vessels like larger vessels, like let's say over 100 meters, they generally won't use shore power because it's most marinas couldn't supply the amount of power that they need, so they stay on generators. So yeah, so the answer is, that was a long version, but the short version is yes, when you're docked you're still using fuel. Alright guys, this is a quick one, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it interesting. Place comments below and I'll catch you next time. Alright guys, bye.